What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for August 7th, 2025. And today we have kind of a boring week, while also a fun week, a not so good reward structure week, with a nice Soul Awakening session week. Yes, we have both the Soul Awakening Gala and the Soul Awakening session returning this week with Card Clash of Illusions. So there's some ways that spenders can get some stuff. There's of course the amazing 200 point goal that you want to get to in the Soul Awakening session so that you qualify for that Soulbound B tier crystal, which is going to be really nice for you. But beyond that, I don't think we're going to be doing too much this week. We'll go over all the events. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. We still got that 95,000 subscriber giveaway going on down in the description below. Let's jump right into it. Alright, new update. We got Finn going on here, but of course, the daily login rewards are going to be 7 of those Card Clash of Illusion cards, which, again, you can get some decent rewards just by doing this event. Not my favorite, but at least you're not really spending too much in it. And you also have the reward structure. Getting the first few tiers very easy. It's going to be easy scrolls, easy profit orbs, so you can get some of those events done this year. And then of course, some the coins that are going to get you some stellar shards and things like that. So not too bad. Don't expect to get too far in this. And of course, a bonus amount of gems, most likely another free 1,000 if you're not a spender. Beyond that, the contractual strategy is here, and they have stuck with the Realms Gate reaching level 80. So again, newer players, you really need to be pushing Realms Gate all the time to try to get this as far as possible. Even if it's just going into your daily Idol Master, going down to Gate of the Void and just hitting the maximum and just smashing on the max every single time. If you don't want to manually do it, it's going to be a little slower, but getting these extra starry gems, contract starry gems every month just completely for free is really nice. And it does seem like this is the way that they're trying to fight starry gem farmers the most, because this is not as easy to get to, I think, as in campaign. This requires time and investment on account, not necessarily power of an account. We of course have the Soul Awakening Gala. All the rewards are exactly the same as always, with some of those Destiny transition materials down at 600. In reality, going for the 200 or 300 mark is the smartest play. Again, if you go for 200, you're still getting 75,000 of the spiritual essence, or of course, basically half sublimation chest with the pineapple one or lemon one or whatever it is. The watermelon one, of course, is the full chest, and 300 points is probably worth it. Going for 600, it can be worth it, but just note the 600 point mark is going to take you about 100 awakenings, unless you have some free stuff saved up, or, you know, those heart currencies that you can use, things like that. This is probably going to be whale territory. Getting to 300 every couple of months, I think, is kind of the goal for most people, but spending starry gems everywhere in the game is much harder, and using them in this event isn't actually the best idea anymore, because you're not getting anything else for those starry gems except, of course, awakens that you're most likely just going to retire and refund. You do get some of these bonus chests and rewards, but in reality, spending them on value packs on big events now almost seems like a better value, because yes, we do have the Soul Awakening session. We always make it to this left tier on the side here, and down the bottom is that Soulbound B tier. So even if you hit something you don't want, you then scrap it, it's going to be Soulbound starry gems, which again, you can still use for like value packs and stuff like that. But just know this is only a refund of like 600 basically, unless you super high roll. And if you high roll, you better be on a copy you want to use, because you can't sell it on the auction house. So I don't think we've ever not have it go to Wonder of Immortal, like since the inception of this. And actually, I think we only had up to Wonder of Brilliance until this past year, where they finally put an SSS tone at the top. We'll have to see how crazy this gets, because last time, like, legit, I think people like went for the maximum possible. The first place was like so far ahead, was like literally no contest. Granted, you can buy some X tiers this week on the auction house if you missed it. Yeah, some people are quitting. Some X tiers are hitting private sales and the auction house, so keep your eyes out. This might not be as worth it as much, because even if you get an SSS stone, the rolls might not be close enough to even upgrade it to an X tier. We of course have the superior soul boost. So again, based on what you're doing, you can get some bonus puppets that then can be used for upgrading your heroes in, like, you know, the soul gathering statue, I forget the other one, the one where you actually upgrade the heroes into a higher tier. But these point levels are not like achievable by normal people. If they would have made this like much easier for free to play or low spenders get to, I think a lot of people would have participated in this, because I know me, I would take some of my A+ heroes and try to upgrade them into S like I did with my Yorm Tum. However, it's very expensive for the majority of heroes, so we don't do it. It is a nice little side bonus for the Megalodon whales out there. It kind of saves them a little bit, but not something you or me are ever going to do is the superior soul boost. There is the Starlight Melody, and as always, there is a ratio here. Let's see. So every enchanted card in the event, you get 3 points, and every awakening of a hero, you get 7 points. So in reality, most people are going to get to like 700 points in awakenings and such. There is a special tier of treasures this time at 6,000 points, which is interesting. In reality, most people want to get to the 1,500 point mark, but just remember, basic points can only get you to 1,500. So between those Soul Awakenings and of course the cards that you're using, those enchanted cards, you can only get to 1,500. The only way to get above 1,500 is to actually do the value pack, or I think it's not a relay, is it? No, I don't think this one's relay. I think it's a VIP event. Of course, just getting the couple purchases at the very top is very good for free to play. First two are going to be 50% off. So if you get lucky an enchanted card and you play it well, you can potentially get 2 of these here. Granted, to get the shop 3, you need to have 20 or rather 15 of these, which is not really feasible free to play. And remember, there are the grimoire materials now in this shop. So please just remember, if you want to purchase 4 of these outright here, you're probably going to do this right here, the Moonlight gift. So the Moonlight gift instead of a relay this week, but there are a lot of extra things you're getting. You're getting a lot of those cards. You're getting, of course, some relics and some other things like that, an artifact, origin chest, origin core as well. The one thing you're getting a little bit like a weird number of, like if you take a look, you're actually getting 2,000 Prism Starry gems at the $300 mark, but at the $400 mark, you're only getting an additional 1,000. In all, you're getting what, 4,300 Prism Starry gems, which is equivalent to like $200 in game, or like $50 or less if you're doing the black market. But the big thing is you're getting these multipliers here. Now, what's really weird is they're giving you a single. Is that a single page, or is that for something in this event? That's not the page to unlock, is it? That's not the unlock here. I actually don't know what that page is for. I actually really don't remember what that page is for, and I feel stupid for it. I feel like I should remember. But again, you get 2 times rewards for the Card Clash of Illusion, and then you have up to a 9 times multiplier. Yes, 9 times multiplier on this. You can actually get what? Grand total is 9 times 1,500. So that's 1,350. So you can get the big 6,000 one twice. You can get this one 4 times. This one you can get, oh my God, you can get that 8 times for 80 of those. Yeah, that's where the majority of the resources are going. So this week, if you are going to do the event, you essentially are forced to do like $400, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. There is a Flores Picnic 2 times purchasable, as always, if you need contract starry gems, and the value packages, which are the worst value possible. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. We will be doing Soul Awakenings this entire weekend. If you want me to do yours, hit me up. We'll get some done. I know a lot of you guys have some alt accounts that like to have fun with it, see if you can hit some big, and then maybe sell in the auction house and transfer it to your main accounts. See you guys next time.